games of the Milwaukee Phillies at the Phillies versus versus the what's the guys you ever seen like the Milwaukee Phillies versus the Pittsburgh Pirates for game number 2 of the 3-game series and the Phillies in 47 during the season 2043 and 42 season. Pitching for the Phillies, David Costanza, and pitching for the Pirates, David being Brad Chamberlain. So yeah, so let's get into the first one. We had Connor Griffin, Evan Rivers, Ryan Reynolds, Uzi Osborne, Nick Gonzalez, and Eden Rodriguez, Jared Trullo, then V Cook, and then the Indians. So we're kind of have the Phillies, no Phillies, we're kind of have the Pirates, no Pirates, Rays, 0, start the first season. The thing is, the kind of get it swing if I want, because I'm taking the pitch kind of like 1-1. The thing is, the kind of swing if I want to, and the pitch kind of swing, just strike three, kind of even down. And then just strike the F out by, because then goes in that, the first down, yeah, first strike was, and the thing is, okay. Kind of next to the Pirates, is it? The Pirates and Pirates and Rays. Now tell the first review. And the picture and then rounds up the second race and right start doing the first and first up in time. And the time. Come this development Pirates have Ryan Reynolds next to the Pirates and Pirates and Rays. You lost the first review. The thing the first way Ryan is saying this right one. The thing that Ryan is straight on two. And the thing that Ryan is on two. The thing that Ryan is on two. The thing that Ryan is on two. Just like the environment out. They just in April 15th, sitting Thursday, a year, second straight over the thing is 2 days. This school gave me Jimmy Moon to the bottom first, James, the police and the let's say the police give to the bottom first. And the big police first, you read the bottom first, you trade turn and Castro Bryce over. And the police turn, we got trade turn and Castro Bryce over, and Randy Washington view, Ellie Bone, Washington side, J. Terry, Gavin Jr., and Justin Colbert. This interview, that's the big storyline. On the back of the Phillies, we have trade turn in the back of the Phillies, no Philly based on Ray, 0 on the first review. Over Taylor got a 50 trades, then get to straight one. Jalen Fish taking to the ball one. Jalen Fish taking to the ball two. Then get to the ball 2-2-1. Jalen Fish trade 10 for 2-2. Jalen Fish trade 10 and fires out to left here. Aaron Brothers and trade turns out to one. And the next better Phillies got Caps one. Next better Phillies. No Philly fans of base. One out about the first season. So Jalen Fish is one. Gonna get the ball one. Jalen Fish one. Gonna get the ball 2-1. Jalen Fish is one. Swinging the 5 to 2-1. And I'm taking the position was waiting for Castro grounds out to the second baseman. Nick Gonzalez to do to the first baseman. And Williams. And Castro was out control one. From next to the Phillies, you got Bryce over next to the Phillies. And no Phillies on base. 2 hours on the first CBO. You guys, I'm on the bus for joining on and watching this game on MC Sports for no view. I'm taking the 50 race and Bryce over flies off shot within left field and Raymond Bryce over top was 3-1. That's the to the Phillies. So that's the end of the first league. And we move to the second league. It's the Pirates turn the bad. Let's see the Pirates new turn at the top of the second. Big Pirates first, deep at top second. We were Souza, Nick Gonzalez, and Anthony Rodriguez. We come with the man from the Pirates, and when someone who got the Pirates, no power, big way, 0, start the second, he will. The single was swing was strike one. The single was swing was strike 2-1-2. The single was swing was a strike three was without third strike. I think I struck down with the single in that power strike in the year. Third strike with the single is big. Coming next to bat for the powers we had. Nick Gonzalez next to the powers, no power base and base. When I was top second, he was young because the saying he got 15. When the swing was strike one. The second and 15 Nick when they get 1-1. The second and 15 Nick swing if I wanted to. The second and 15 Nick swing was not strike three. And Nick Gonzalez out. Nick Gonzalez was sitting there powers down. Yeah, four strike because they had 4 games. And we got Angel like yo. And the next event for the powers down, Edie Rodriguez, next event for the powers and 5 base ways. 2 hours stop for the second here we go. The change of the face when you Edie was swing was strike one. And Angel like yo. And Chris Taylor got no face Eddie going for it. It is a hot one today, yo. It's gonna be hot too. I think Thursday and Friday soon. Yeah, so that's gonna be bad. And Chris Taylor got no face and the UA boy when I catch another strike 2 0-2. And Chris Taylor got no face and the UA boy. Swing in the miss and I strike 3. Anyway, he's out. Anyway, he got strike to Ever because Sandy gonna send that powers back again here. This strike out because the Sandy has 5 Ks. Yes, I was in Philadelphia. They canceled like the parades and stuff, like the Wawa Muslim America Black Party they supposed to have downtown. They canceled that, and they also canceled the 4th of July parade too because of the weather, because the heat and stuff. So they did that too. They did that too. So now they're not having those because the heat and stuff. So it's bad. So that's the answer for the Pirates. So still was game lead. We went up to the bottom of the second lead. It's the Phillies center back. So the Phillies new center back at the bottom of the second. The 3-3 fast at the bottom of the second lead. Randy Morris, Alabama, and Bryson Stein. So, yeah, a lot of people say they didn't want to vote for like Alabama or Bryson Stein because they're not that great, they're not that good. But they do. People do want to keep voting for Randy Morris to move on to the MLB All Star voting day. And he said they hate that the fans it's a fan voting day, but the MLB All Star fan voting day because they say like should be people that should be in it that really good. But we don't got nobody else in the face that's that good that should be out there anyway. Bryce Harper and Cal Swear got eliminated anyway from the MLB All Star voting anyway because they didn't make it because Shea Otani made it in the All Star game as a starting DH, so that's kind of bad. And then on top of that, somebody made us the first baseman, so that's terrible for the Phillies. So because we got Marshall on the next round, then we got Bryce Stud, and then we got Alabone. So it's kind of like, well, that's all we have that's gonna be representing the Phillies in the All Star game if they make it starters and stuff. So so that's one thing. Yeah, they feel like in the So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Randy Marsh in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 hours, 5 seconds. Evan James going to pitch Randy Marsh. Randy Catch going to strike 1. Evan James going to pitch Marsh. Swing at the power on 2. Evan James going to pitch going to bring Marsh. Ready for win. Randy Catch goes to balls 1 and 2. Welcome back to the Poop Series. They call it POV. Because Pirates Phillies, so that's called the Poop Series. If you didn't know, that's an acronym that came with. And Evan James going to pitch Marsh. Going for it. He's swinging that with the Pirates are challenging us. Why are they always challenging every goddamn ring? Oh, they challenging this one. Okay, this is the first challenge that the Pirates are getting. Yep, that's a ball. Yep, I catching us the ball 2-2. The winning opponent is 116. Dang, you in Florida, Stacey? Yikes. And Robert Taylor got another pitch swing, Morris going for it. Swing and a miss, not strike two. Running catch goes ball 2, and running Taylor no pitch Morris. Running catch got a strike 3. And Brandon Marsh is out. Brandon Marsh, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. But then another stage you love the Phillies. If I vote for Brandon Marsh in the All-Star, and that would be All-Star fan voting. You have vote for him, you have vote for Bone, you have vote for Stock, because there's only 3 left. So I know the Marsh fans, the Brandon Marsh fans, the Alabama fans, and the Bright Star fans, but come on. Speaking of this, here go one of the few that are in the second round, the All-Star, MVP All-Star fan voting, Alabama. So coming up next to the Phillies, we have Alabama next to the Phillies, no Philly fans on base. One out, coming the second, here we go. Robert James got a pitch, we have a great for a swing, and striking on 1. Robert James got a pitch, we have a swing, that's the ball was on 2. You know, some of y'all don't want to go for Alabama because you don't think he's that good. He can't hit, so yeah, which I understand there. And Robert James got another pitch, we have a great for it. Running catch goes the ball, running catch goes the ball 1 and 2. And Robert James got another pitch, we have a great for it. Running catch goes the ball 2-2. No, she also with the Venus balance. Next week he's at 60, everyone's at 40. Damn. I know next week gonna get it anyway. Figure that. And Robert James got another pitch, we have a great for it. He swings down, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. Alabama makes the first base for the fans. Alabama got a hit, he's 1 for 1, yo. And Alabama singles on the ground ball to the left field of Ryan Reynolds. Shout out to that one. Oh, here comes Right Side, the other person that was in the NBA All-Star voting thing. Was about to contestant for the second baseman position. And I don't know if he's going to get it, but we'll see. But coming up next to the Phillies, we have Bryson Stock, and next to the Phillies, we got 135 on first base, 1 out in the second. Here we go. Robert Chandler got a pitch for Stock, ready for it. Running catch good to strike 1 is on 1. And Robert Chandler got another pitch, going to race Stock, ready for it. Yeah, everyone hit a single. Star Wars shock factor. Running catch goes Rose 1-1. You know, that's a shock factor. Everyone used to be striking out all the time, so that's a shock factor. And Robert Jr. got another pitch going for his stock away from it. Running catch another strike 2 1 and 2. And Robert Jr. got another pitch for his stock away from it. Running catch goes to ball 2 2 and 2. At least this phone charger I have guys actually works and it charges up the devices. The rest are using then that thing was just messing them. But then it wouldn't even charge them. And Robert Jr. got another pitch for his stock away from it. And Bryson Stock grounds out to the first base and Adrian Rodriguez. And Bryson starts out with strike over 1. Adam Bowman makes the second base. I know, right? They messed that up for himself. Yeah, they messed it up for himself. Coming up next to the Phillies, we have JT Manning. Next to the Phillies, we have Philly Bears on first base, second base. 2 outs. Bottom of the second, here we go. Robert Chandler got a pitch for JT going forward. And JT Manning got hit by a pitch and raised the first base for the Phillies. So the Phillies had JT Manning on first base and Alabama on second base. I know, right? JT got hit. Bubba Chandler. Bubba Chandler, that old people. You want the Pirates want to do that? Come on, man. Why would you do that? And coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we had Game Room with Coney Jr. Next to bat the Phillies, we got Faye Bears on first and second base. 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Bubba Chandler got the pitch for Game Room going for it. Swinging that one to foul was on one. Bubba Chandler got no pitch for you. Game Room ready for it. Running catch goes to strike two is on two. At least it's about game his mom is there. And Bubba Chandler got no pitch for Game Room going for it. Did that count? Tell me that count for something. There's a nigga how your son actually did something. Because, you hear his son strike out every time. It's like not fun. He's swinging them, go right into the grass, not seeing one. And then Gabriel Cooney Jr. went to first base for the fans. Gabriel Cooney Jr. got a hit. He's 1 for 1, y'all. And Gabriel Cooney Jr. singles on a ground ball to the second baseman, Nicholas Gonzalez. And JT Miller went second base, Alvin went to third base. So the Phillies had Gabriel Cooney Jr. on first base, JT Miller on second base, and Alvin on third base, basing only for the Phillies. Coming up next to bat the Phillies, we had Justin Harper next to bat the Phillies. Coming next to bat the Phillies, we got Justin Harper. Coming next to bat the Phillies, we got Justin Harper next to bat the Phillies. Bases over the Phillies, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Over Chandler got a pitch for Justin and Rainbow swing at the five was on one. Over Chandler got a pitch for Justin and Rainbow. You swing that one as the five was on two. Justin Harper, I know you can hit no grand slam, but I mean, get hit a single and get album home so you can score first round at least. Give me that. Cause that. Give me something. And Bubba Chandler got another pitch for Justin Rainbow. He's swinging that one as another five was still on two. And Bubba Chandler got another pitch for Justin Rainbow. He's swinging that one as another five on still on two. 4 and 5 balls at this event for Justin Harper. Justin Harper going in. And Bubba Chandler gonna pitch Justin Rainbow. Final catch goes balls 1 and 2. And Bubba Chandler gonna pitch Justin Rainbow. He's swinging that one goes right. He's swinging that one to 5 balls 1 and 2. And final catch goes balls 1 and 2. And Bubba Chandler gonna pitch Justin Rainbow. He's swinging that to 5 balls 1 and 2. And Bubba Chandler gonna pitch Justin Rainbow. Wait a minute, here we go. Wait a minute. Swing that one goes right into the grass. And that's a single. And Justin Carver advanced to first base for the Phillies. And Justin Carver got a hit. He's 1 for 1, y'all. Justin Carver singles on the ground ball to the left field of Ryan Reynolds. And Gabriel Cooney Jr. at second base. The Phillies had Justin Carver on first base and Gabriel Cooney Jr. at second base. And the Phillies scored runs. The score the Pirates have 0 runs. The Phillies have 2 runs. And the Phillies get a 2-run score in the bottom of the second. Thanks to Alabama and JT and that was 2 of Phillies. All right. At least we got that. And going next to the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to the Phillies. We got Phillies on first and second base. 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. And from Chin got pitch to Jerry Trey going for it. And Trey Turner flies out to the shortstop, Connigrave, and Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you're over 2. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. Let's go to the Pirates at 0 runs. The Phillies at 2 runs. That's the end of the second league Joe. Moving on to the third inning league Joe. It's the Pirates turning red. Let's see the Pirates and you turning red at the top of the third. And that was 2 the Phillies. The 3 Pirates to the red top of the second and top of the third will be Jerry Trino, Willie Cook, and Henry Davis. I don't think that's true. I don't think that report didn't come out yet about that happening. So you can't say that. You can't say that because then the Sixers the Sixers Instagram page did not announce that, so you can't say that because that ain't even happening yet. You can't say that because because I don't think that happened yet, so you can't say that. Because LeBron James hasn't made a decision where he wants to go yet, so he didn't even say he's going to the Sixers or anything, so you can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say something unless it happens, so. Yeah, the Padres don't even want to come to the Sixers anyway. When he wants to stay on the West Coast, then he wants like the Warriors or something. So there's no way he would come on the East Coast. Right, so you can't say he's coming to the Sixers. You can't say stuff like that. The Padres would never come to the Sixers. You know that. Everybody knows that. He doesn't even like to be on the East Coast anyway, so that would never happen. Coming at the bat for the Pirates here, Jerry Jr. gonna bat for the Pirates, nobody plays on the 0, top of the third, here we go. Constant gonna visit Jerry, going for running catch gonna strike no one. Constant gonna visit Jerry, running catch 1-1. Constant gonna visit Jerry, running catch gonna strike 2, 1-2. And Constant gonna visit Jerry, going for it. I don't know Star Wars, I really don't know. Cause and Constant is gonna visit, gonna go in Jerry, going for running catch gonna strike 2, 1-2. Constant gonna visit Jerry, going for running catch goes 1-2, 2-2. And Kusan's gonna eventually generate a wave on it. He swings that one, that's a 5 ball to 2-2. I'm only worried about the people that are here in Star Wars because the people who are not here are missing out and they're doing it on themselves. So. And Kusan's gonna eventually generate a wave on it. When I catch goes to ball 3 is a 3-2 for kill. Kusan's gonna eventually generate a wave on it. And then it's ball 4. Jerry Jr. and the ball gonna miss the first base for the Pirates. When you go Kusan, you walk your first bat again with Jerry Jr. Coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Really Cook next to bat for the Pirates. We got 1-5 in first base, and Rose, top of the fifth, here we go. Top of the third, here we go. Returning to the fifth, Really Greenboy. Really Cook pops out to the first base and Bryce Harper in foul territory. And Really Cook is out. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Henry Davis next to bat for the Pirates. We have 1-5 in first base, 1 out, top of the third, here we go. Because the Sanders got a pitch in every Henry Greenboy. And Henry Davis grounds into a force out to the third baseman out of room due to the second base Bryce's turn. Jim Torino was out of second base when Henry Davis advanced to first base. The other one's defense is good. He's his hitting is a little there, but hey. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we had Connor Griffin next to bat the Pirates. Got 1-5 right on first base, 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Because we're saying you got a pitch for Connor Greenboy. Running catch goes to strike one. Running catch goes to strike one, 0-1. And Chris the Sanchez got another pitch in for Connor Greenboy. It looks like Fire's going to bunch of all that sauce and everything on it. And you swing down with the foul was 0-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch in for Connor Greenboy. Swinging the miss, not strike three. Connor Griffin's out. Connor Griffin got strike F5 by Costanza. Goes sitting at 5 there again, yeah. 6 strike by Costanza, 6 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. That's 3 outs for the Pirates. So scored the Pirates have 0 runs. The Phillies had 2 runs. Move on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. The Phillies turned the bat to the base and turned the bat at the bottom of the third. And then it was 2 of the Phillies and the 3 Philly players to the bat at the bottom of the third league. Castro and Bryce Harper and Brandon Marsh. Castro was over 1. Bryce Harper was over 1. And Brandon Marsh is over 1 with a strikeout. Look at our friend Jaden is live on YouTube. I haven't been to one of his streams, so I don't think I ever been to Jaden's stream, so. Yeah, Jason got sent down to AAA. If you saw what I wrote in the group chat, he did, yeah. And that's why Luis Chivito is up in the big, so we're number 22, so. I forgot to say, guys, welcome to the MGSN Network, the Master Gaming Sports Network. We're covering the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Pittsburgh Pirates game 2 of the 4-game series. And the score is 2-0 Philly. And we're moving on to the bottom of the third. Oh, and Chris Sanchez starts tomorrow. Zach Wheeler pitches tomorrow night, yeah. 6:40. So it's going to be Zach Wheeler versus Paul Skeene tomorrow night. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. Skeene versus Wheeler. And coming up the bat for the Phillies, we had Kyle Swartz in the bat for the Phillies. No Petty pass on legs. 0 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Bubba Chamberlain got a victory throwing Greenboy. Running swinging at the foul was on 1. And Bubba Chamberlain got a victory throwing swinging at the foul was on 2. And Bubba Chamberlain got a victory throwing Greenboy. Yeah, it's going to be hot Thursday in Philadelphia, so. Running catching those balls 1 and 2. Yeah, that's 12:35 on Thursday, yeah. And Bubba Chamberlain got a victory throwing Greenboy. Running catching those balls 2 is a 2 and 2. I think I figured who's switching Thursday. I forget who it is. I think I figured in the group chat who's switching Thursday. It's Adam we ain't gonna think it's Adam we ain't gonna because I do have to list of who's mentioned Thursday, so yeah, Zach winning post game tomorrow and then Thursday's gonna be Adam Winger versus Jared Jones, so good Bubba Chan got no history swinging away boy. Swinging the miss and that strike then Castro was out. That moving over two with your first strikeout. And next to the Phillies, you have Vice next to the Phillies, no Philly fans on base. One out, bottom third, here we go. Urban Nation, Urban Nation, Urban Nation. Brother Jimmy got a history Vice. Ronnie catch goes, balls 1 out. Brother Jimmy got no history Vice. Going by swing that one to 5 balls 1 1. And Brother Jimmy got no history Vice. Go ready for him. And Brother Jimmy got no history Vice. Go ready for him. And Vice Hopper grounds out to the second base when Nick Gonzalez is doing the first when 80 release in time. And Vice Hopper's out. Vice Hopper, you're over 2. So coming up next to have the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh next to have the Phillies. No Philly players on base, 2 outs, 5 in the third. Here we go. Bubba Chandler got a pitch for Marsh, ready for it. Running catch goes the balls 1 0. And Bubba Chandler got a pitch for Marsh, ready for it. Bubba Chandler got a pitch for Marsh, ready for it. Running catch goes the balls 1 0. And Bubba Chandler got another pitch for Marsh, ready for it. Running catch goes the ball 2 0. You're right, so it's good for Sanders need more runs to boy. You only got 2. They need more than 2, because 2 is not enough. 2 gonna cut it, you know. Yeah, so, and Bubba Chandler gonna pitch for Marsh, ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is a 2-1. Let's see what's toes in. CJ Gardner Johnson said, what about Saquon? Bryce Hunt, Clown, Jalen Hurts officially on the rating. Wow, CJ Gardner Johnson said that? Wow. And Bubba Chandler gonna pitch for Marsh, ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is a 2-1. And Bubba Chandler gonna pitch for Marsh, ready for it. Swing, that was a 5 balls, 2-2. You've been hating on Jalen Hurts for so many years in the NFL. He's saying that Jalen Hurts is not a good quarterback. He's a running QB. Saying he's not top 5 when it comes to quarterbacks and stuff. And now you just say that Jalen Hurts is underrated. That is just wrong. Well, Jalen got no victory. March great for it. Swing the miss and that strike three. Randy Moss is out. Randy Moss, you over 2 in your second strikeout. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So it's going to 5 outs, 0 runs. The Phillies have 2 runs in the third, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Pirates turning back. Let's see the Pirates new turning back to top of the point. And the 3 Pirate players turning back to top of the point. And runs away, Valdez, Ryan Reynolds, and Marcel Ozuna. I know, I can't really see you just gonna say that about his teammates like that, about his former teammates. You gonna talk about Vice Hop like that, Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts? And you were on the Philly, and you were on the Eagles not that long ago, and you gonna say these things like that? To say like, what about Saquon? Question mark, question mark. Then you gonna say Bryce Hubb is a clown that's around defense, and then you're gonna say your former quarterback Jalen Hurts is underrated. That's just wrong. That's just mean right there. That's when you know like you gonna be saying about people that you want a team with and all this stuff like that. That's just not nice to say. And CJ Gardner Johnson should be ashamed of himself for talking like that. Why? Because he should be ashamed of himself for talking like that. He should be ashamed of himself for that one. You shouldn't be talking about your teammates like your former teammates like that. Because that ain't nice to do that because you talk about the people you don't want nobody talking about you. I know, July starts tomorrow, yeah. So coming to bed for the Pirates, yeah. As the way we Valdez in the bed for the Pirates, no power plays away, 0, stop the phone, here we go. Because the Saints got a pitch, got no ball, you Valdez, the way bowling. Runner catch goes the balls with no. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch, got no ball, you Valdez, the way bowling. Runner catch goes the ball 2-0. Yeah, what's up? Soon is on the pitch for the Pirates, yeah. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch, got no ball, you Valdez, the way bowling. Runner catch goes the ball 3-3. Yeah, Christopher Sanchez got another pitch, got no ball, you Valdez, the way bowling. Runner catch goes the strike one is a 3-1. They were down early. It was intimidating. Again, from Donnie Baseball. And because the Saints gonna invest in the boy violence going forward. Yeah. And the case of the strike was a 3-1. Because the Saints gonna invest in violence going forward. And that is ball four. And originally, violence is more convinced the first base for the Pirates. When you go to the Saints, you walk your second out of the game, healthy. Ultimately, violence. Wow. Coming next to bat for the Pirates, we have Volume Reynolds. Next to bat for the Pirates, we have 1-5 player on first base, 0 out, stop the phone, here we go. Because the Saints got a pitch with Ryan Greenboard. Running catching those balls with him. And so he said, don't walk him. Valdez and because the Saints did name. And because the Saints got a pitch with Ryan Greenboard. Swinging the mids and that strike 1-1. And because the Saints got a pitch with Ryan Greenboard. He's swinging that one, that's a 5 balls, 1-2. Yeah, I think I came on because the Saints had. And because the Saints got a pitch with Ryan Greenboard. Swing this 5-1-2. The Saints got a pitch with Ryan Greenboard. He's swinging that one, that's another 5 balls, still 1-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch connect for you, Ryan Greenboard. Runner catch goes the ball 2, the 2-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch connect for you, Ryan Greenboard. Yeah. Well, that didn't work. And Ryan Reynolds runs into a force out to the third base elbow who does the second base in right his son. And originally Reynolds is out of second base, but Ryan Reynolds advanced to first base. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Marcell Ozuna next to bat for the Pirates. No 1-5 man first base, 1 out, top of the point. Here we go. Because Sanchez got a pitch jam coming for you, Marcell going forward. Swinging the mids, the strike one's 0-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, Marcell going forward. Swinging the mids, striking the one. The second the pitch, Marcell going forward. He swing it down to 5 balls on 2. You forget when these players be switching teams because you know you remember the team they won before that, and it's like on this one, you like you forget. Like when they get traded and stuff, it's like hard to tell, you know. And Chris Saint just got another pitch connect for you, Marcel going born. And Marcel's doing the extra time on you, Marcel's doing the rubbing the balances on baseball. Chris Saint just got another pitch for you, Marcel going born. That ball's in the third, the ball's 1 and 2. And Chris Saint just got another pitch connect for you, Marcel going born. He's swinging that one, that's a 5 balls and 1 and 2. He's swinging that one's a 5 balls and 1 and 2. And Chris Saint just got another pitch for you, Marcel going born. Swing in the mids and that strike 3 with So's doing the time. When So's doing got strike the F off by Chris Sanchez, go sit in that Pirates there in your year. 7 strikeout by Chris Sanchez, 7 Ks. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we got Nick Gonzalez. Next to bat for the Pirates, we got 1-5 player first base. 2 outs, top of the board, here we go. Chris Sanchez got the pitch, getting the boy, Nick, winning boy. Run that catches goes to balls 1-0. And Chris Sanchez got the pitch, Nick, winning boy. Run that catches goes to balls 2-0. You know what's the crazy part about it? The Phillies play on Thursday, and it's the hottest day of the year, and they're gonna be sweating. Especially when they play that game around lunchtime, 12:35. Yikes! Well, it's not be having that time, but still, like that's just like And Christmas Sanchez got a pitch gonna be Nick when it catch one now. The second no pitch Nick when it catch 1-2 now. The second got no pitch for Nick and Wayne, but swinging the miss and that strike one is a 2-1. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch gonna be Nick and Wayne for one. His swing that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Nick Gonzalez will advance to first base for the Pirates. And Nick Gonzalez singles on the ground ball to the right. Nick Gonzalez singles on the ground ball to the right field and game it with Coney Jr. And Brian Reynolds at second base. So the Pirates has Nick Gonzalez on first base and Brian Reynolds on second base. What's up, Geese 88? Coming up next to bat for the Pirates, coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Eden Rodriguez next to bat for the Pirates. We got 5 players on first base and second base. 2 outs, top of the board, here we go. The Saints got a pitch for Anthony Wayborn. He swung it out with the 5 balls on 1. Because the Saints got no pitch for Anthony Wayborn. Swinging the miss and that strike 2 no 1-2. And Chris Sanchez got no pitch connect for you Anthony Wayborn. And Anthony Rodriguez strikes on the foul team. Anthony Rodriguez out. Anthony Rodriguez got struck out by bottom. Chris Sanchez gonna sit in that power star in your year. 8 strike with Chris Sanchez and K's. And that's 3 outs for the Pirates. So school, the Pirates have 2 runs. The Phillies have 2 runs. Moving on to the bottom of the pool, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the back. Let's see the Phillies news to the at the bottom of the pool. And the 3 Philly players to the at the bottom of the pool. We Alec Rome, Bryson Stott, and J.T. Reardon. Alec Rome was 1-1 with a run. Bryson Stott's 0-1. And J.T. Reardon got hit by a pitch and a run. I figured you want to say that. Say you want to see a Phillies and Dodgers MLCS. Ooh, that's gonna be a tough series right there. Such in the postseason. How that's gonna be tough. The Dodgers are tough, so that's gonna be tough though. Because I mean, you want to see that. I don't want to see that matchup, but that's gonna be hard to do because that's gonna be a hard, playoff series to kind of try to win because I'm not saying to you, I'm saying you're not seeing people, you did not just see them. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Adam Golden to the bat for the Phillies. No penny pass on 8-0. About the fourth. Here we go. Over Chandler got a pitch for Allen Green forward. Right in his catch goes the balls 1-0. And Bubba Chandler got a pitch for Allen Green forward. That wasn't supposed to happen. And everything go wrong and just went wrong. And the other ball lines out to the right fielder. The Rosen Ray Valdez and other ball was out. Other ball, you 1 for 2. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stock. Next to bat for the Phillies, no penny pass on 8. 1-0. Bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Bubba Chandler got a pitch for Bryson Stock. Already born. Right in his catch goes the balls 1-0. And Bubba Chandler got a pitch for Stock. Already born. Running catch goes the ball 2 is a 2-0. And Bubba Chandler got a pitch for Stock. Already born. Running catch goes strike 1 is a 2-1. And Bubba Chandler got a pitch for Stock. Already born. Running catch goes the ball 3 is a 3-1. And Bubba Chandler got a pitch for Stock. Already born. Swing in the miss, and he swing it down with a 5 balls, a 3-2. That's a 4 count. And Bubba Chandler got a pitch for Stock. Already born. And that is ball 4. And Bryce Stott is one to miss the first base for the field. This is Bryce Stott's first ball of the game. Yeah, Bryce Stott got walks once. So you know Bryce Stott got no baseball wrong. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have JT Realmuto. Next to bat for the Phillies, we got 1-3 playing first base, 1 out, top bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Bubba Chandler got a pitch getting over JT going forward. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls on 1. And Bubba Chandler got a pitch for JT going forward. That's right up a foot. And Jason Miller grinds out to the pitcher. Bubba Chandler doing to the second base with Nick Gonzalez doing to the first base. Anyone Wiggins. and when J2 was out, J2 over 1. Evander John at 206. And Bryson Stott in second base. Maybe they say Ethan. Then the Kathy. And then K-A-I-T. I think that's what I'm saying it right. So coming up next about the Phillies, we have Gabriel McCullough Jr. Next about the Phillies, we got one P-Fan on second base. 2 outs. Bottom of the board, here we go. Bubba Chandler got a victory game on going forward. Running catch goes strike 1 on 1. And Bubba Chandler got a victory game on going forward. Running catch goes balls 1 and 1. And Bubba Chandler got a victory game on going forward. And Gabriel McCullough Jr. pops out to the third baseman, Jerry Trino, in foul territory. And Gabriel McCullough Jr., you 1 for 2. Evander John down to 132. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So it's going to the Pirates. The Pirates have 0 runs. The Phillies have 2 runs. End the 4th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 5th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies. It's the Pirates turn the red. We'll see the Pirates and then turn the red at the top of the pick. The 3-5 players do the red at the top of the pick will be Jerry Trino, Billy Cook, and Henry Davis. What he's saying, Stacy said, he said hello everyone with the I think that is a head emoji. Said hello everyone in the channel night in the channel night. He put the moon emoji. I with the fire emoji. And he ate tonight. Well, at least give us temperature and stuff, so you know that's at least something. So it was dark and stuff, so the light was in the dark for a minute. It's like, wait a minute. You couldn't see the video. It was like dark in here a little bit. You couldn't see me on the screen. I was like, you can see in the live, it's all dark and stuff. So coming at the bed for the Pirates, we had Jerry Tree looking to the Pirates. No Pirates plays on late 0 outside the bed. Here we go. Good saying, gonna pitch me Jerry going for it. Right now, kids going to strike with the one. Good saying, gonna pitch Jerry going for it. And Jerry Tree flies out to the center field and Justin Crawford. And Jerry Tree is out. I mean, I wonder what the ball goes down. I know they catch the baseball and give the kids, and so that's all they do, which is not a hard job to do. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Billy Cook. Next to bat for the Pirates, no Pirate players on base. One out, top of the fifth. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got the base going to play Billy going for it. Find that catch to go. The strike one is on one. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch going Billy going for it. He swinging that one goes right to the grass, and that's a single. And Billy Cook moves the first base for the Pirates, and it was away to the wall. Billy Cook's running around first. Stop a second. And Billy Cook got the W. And this is Billy Cook's first double on the 2026 season on a short line drive to the left field of Brandon Marsh. Brandon Marsh, you couldn't catch that, man. And once you try to get you to the All-Star week, All-Star game and stuff, you can't be doing that in the All-Star game because then you get in, you come, you can't be doing that. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Henry Davis next to bat for the Pirates. We got one power player in second base, one out top of the fifth. Here we go. Phillies Sanders got a pitch going to Henry Gray Bowen. He's swinging that one. That's a 5-1. That's 0-1. They like to go on the board, but they just say it just don't stay. So. And Christmas AJ's got another pitch going to Henry Gray Bowen. And Christmas AJ started around. And Christmas AJ got another pitch going to Henry Gray Bowen. Wow, what's up called name? And Henry Davis fouls out to the first baseman, right off in foul territory. And Henry Davis is down. And that's when they fall to the camera roll. And so close. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we got Connor Griffin next to bat for the Pirates. No power players on. Got one power player on second base. 2 outs. Top of the fifth. Here we go. And that's Connor spelled with a K, Konnor, not with a C. And Cleveland City's got a pitch for Connor Grayboard. Right now, catching those balls 1-0. And Cleveland City's got another pitch for Connor Grayboard. Right now, catching those balls 2-0. And Cleveland City's got another pitch for Connor Grayboard. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is a 2-1. You can't spell Connor with the K in there. And it's like literally, and it's for Konnn. It's Konnor. It's never there you go. Because of saying it's got another pitch going for you, Connor Grayboard. And Connor Griffin asked for time on you, and Connor Griffin give up in the balance is going base on. And Connor Griffin is, and because of saying it's got another pitch for you, Connor Grayboard. Swinging the miss, and that's strike two, and the 2-2. And because of saying it's got another pitch for you, Connor Grayboard. He's swinging that one, that's a 5-0, and 2-2. And Christmas Saints has got another pitch for you, Connor Grayboard. He's swinging that one, that's a 5-0, 2-2. Because he's taking the pitch for Connor Grayboard. Swinging that one's another 5-0, still 2-2. And Christmas Saints has got another pitch for Connor Grayboard. He's swinging that one, that's another 5-0, still 2-2. 3 5-0s, and that's a bat for Connor Griffin at the Pittsburgh Pirates. And I say Pirates. Yeah, so you can see me there because I was like literally doing far back so you couldn't see me too well. And Christmas Saints is gonna pitch for Connor Grayboard. But that was terrible. It's me never go right to the grave that single and Connie Griffin advanced the first base for the Pirates. Connie Griffin singles on a ground ball to the third base to Alabama. And Billy Cook advanced to third base. So the Pirates have Connie Griffin on first base and Billy Cook on third base. Players at the corners now. Oh, we're gonna manage to challenge this. So who's challenging this? I don't know who's managing to challenge this one. I heard the Pirates manager challenging this one. Yeah, because I don't think. and kind of go single level to the reason and the road to the so they just changed the rule on that one. So look at this. The color field was overturned, so Conor Griffin grinds out to the third base, Alabama who to the first base and first over in time. Conor Griffin's out. Last 3 outs for the Pirates. So score the Pirates have 0 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs, and went on to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies to the Phillies to the Phillies to the at the bottom of the fifth. The three Philly players at the bottom of the fifth with Justin Carver, Trey Turner, and Kyle Sherman. Justin Carver's 1-1 with a 2 RBIs. Trey Turner's over 2, and Kyle Sherman's over 2 to strike out. Coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Justin Carver coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Bubba Chandler got a pitch count there for you, Justin Raybourne. Swing of that was the Falcons on 1, and Bubba Chandler got another pitch for Justin Raybourne. Ronnie's catch goes to Rose 1-1. And if I should got a return, yeah. I was like excited for that. I was like, hold the umpire said the right thing. And Bubba Chandler got another pitch count there for Justin Raybourne. Oh, bounce right on top of the wall. Justin Crawford went around first, stop a second. Justin Crawford got a double, yo. Justin Crawford's 2-2, yo. This is Justin Crawford's 12th double on the 2026 season on a line drive to the left fielder, Ryan Reynolds. Justin Crawford is good, yo. That's how it look right there. Coming up next about the Phillies, we had Trey Turner next about the Phillies. We got one big player on second base. 0 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Bobby Chandler got a pitch, getting there for you. Trey ready for it. He swung it down with the 5-0 on 1. And Bobby Chandler got another pitch, getting there for you. Trey ready for it. He swung it down when that's a 5-0 on 2. Come on, Trey, put the ball in play. Put the ball in play, Trey. Like, get it in the outfield. And Bubba Taylor gonna pitch gonna play strike away for it. That ball's in the dirt. The ball's 1-2. And two flyouts. And Bubba Taylor gonna pitch gonna play strike away for it. Swing and a miss, and Rodney catch go that strike three, and Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you're 0 for 3 with your first strikeout. Wait, no, the Phillies challenge is, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, that's a strike. Rodney catch go that strike three, and Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you're 0 for 3 with your first strikeout. And Trey Turner game in this game today. Help out. Yeah, Castro got the pants rolled up, got the hot socks on. And coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Kyle Swooger next to bat for the Phillies. You got one thing player second base, one out in the bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Bubba Taylor got a pitch in the base. Swooger is ready for it. Runners catch go to strike one is 0-1. And Bubba Taylor got a pitch in Swooger is ready for it. And Kyle Swooger asks for a time on you. And Kyle Swooger can wrap in the red box system of baseballs. Yeah, that was a dumb challenge though. And Bubba Taylor got a pitch in Swooger is ready for it. Runners catch go to strike two is 0-2. And Bubba Taylor got a pitch in Swooger is ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike three. Castro is out. Castro, you over 3 with your second strikeout. And so you can't even help either. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. We got one free player on first base, on second base, 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Bubba Taylor got a pitch gonna play Bryce Gray for it. If you swing it down, it's a 5-1. And put this way it. And sweet, that was 5-1. And then Bubba Taylor got a pitch to Bryce Harper grinds out to second baseman. Nick is off to do the first baseman. Anyone he is in time. And Bryce Harper's own. First time we 0 for 3. And that's 3 out to the Phillies. So it's going the Phillies at 0-1. The Pirates at 0-1. The Phillies at 2-1. It's the end of the Phillies, gentlemen. We're on to the 6th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Pirates turning the Reds. The Pirates need to turn the Reds top of the 6th. And the 3-5 plays the Reds top of the 6th to me. As the Ray Valdez, Ryan Reynolds, and Marcelo Zuna. Coming to bat for the Pirates. As many Valdez on the bat, the Pirates, no power plays on lane 0, top of 6, here we go. The Saints got a face for Valdez, running catch another strike with the 1. The Saints got a face for Valdez, going boy. And Evelyn Valdez singles on the ground ball to the center field of Justin Crawford. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Ryan Reynolds next to bat for the Pirates. We got 1-5 player first base, 0 outs, top of 6, here we go. And the Saints got a face for Ryan Wayne swinging and miss, and that strike one is on 1. And Chris Saints got no face for Ryan Wayne. And swinging down with the 5-0 zone 2. And Chris Saints got no face for Ryan Wayne. Right now, catching goes the balls 1 and 2. And Christmas Saint is gonna be sitting away Ryan Wayne. Right now, catching goes the ball 2, the 2 and 2. And Christmas Saint is gonna be sitting away Ryan Wayne. That ball's in the dirt, it's a ball 3, it's a 3 and 2, that's a full count. And Christmas Saint is gonna be sitting away Ryan Wayne. And Ryan Reynolds grounded into a force out to the second baseman, right to start due to the shortstop Trey Turner. As many Valdez is out at second base. But Ryan Reynolds advanced to first base. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Marcelo Zuna next to bat the Pirates. We got 1-5 player on first base, 1 out, top of 6, here we go. This Mercedes got a pitch for you, Marcelo going forward. Right now, catch go to strike one's on 1. And Chris Mercedes got another pitch for you, Marcelo going forward. Right now, catch goes the balls 1 and 1. And Chris Mercedes got another pitch for you, Marcelo going forward. And Marcelo Zuna lines out to left fielder Brandon Morris. And Marcelo Zuna is out. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we had Nick Gonzalez next to bat for the Pirates. No Pirate player, one Pirate player first base. 2 outs. Top of the sixth, here we go. Phil Say's gonna pitch for you. Nick and Ray Bowen. Run that catch goes to strike one's 0-1. Run that catch goes to balls 1-0. And Phil Say just got another pitch coming for you, Nick and Ray Bowen. And Nick Gonzalez grounds out to the first baseman, Bryce Harper, and Nick Gonzalez is out. And that's 3 outs for the Pirates. So it's going to the Pirates have 0 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs. We went on to the bottom of the sixth, gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies do. Turn the bat at the bottom of the sixth. And the 3 Philly players, the bat at the bottom of the sixth be Brandon Morris, Alec Bowman, and Bryson Stein. Brandon Morris is over 2 with 2 strikeouts. Alec Bowman is 1 for 2 with a run. And Bryson Stein is over 2, is over 1 with a walk. Coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Morris to the bat of the Phillies. No Philly fans are made 0 Robin the sixth, here we go. No chance of Fishy Morris. Running catch goes strike 1. No chance of Fishy Morris. Green point. Brandon Morris pops out to the third base with Jared Twingle. And foul territory. Brandon Morris is out. Brandon Morris, you over 3 with your second strikeout. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Bowman next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out. Bottom of the sixth, here we go. Billy Chandler gonna pitch the alley when he catch goes 1 out. And Billy Chandler gonna pitch the alley when he catch 1-2 out. Billy Chandler gonna pitch the alley away, but Adam Bowman flies out to the right field. That's the way earlier than Adam Bowman was out. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stock next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs. Bottom of the sixth, here we go. Billy Chandler gonna pitch the Stock away, but one catch goes strike 1. And Belichick on the pitch, start going forward. Right, swing like a right across another single, right start on base, the first base for the Phillies. Right start got the Hayes, 1 for 2 gone. Right start got the Hayes, 1 for 2 gone. And Virgin starts singles on line drive to the center fielder Billy Cook. Coming up next about the Phillies, we have JT Miller. Next about the Phillies, we have 1 3 at first base, 2 outs, 5 and 6. Here we go. Bubba Chandler got the pitch speed. JT away forward. He's swinging there with nothing 5 balls on 1. And Bubba Chandler got the pitch speed. JT away for swing that's balls on 2. What's up, Wednesdays? And Wednesdays, the Phillies only got 2 runs Wednesdays. When he says Derek Hill playing, no, Derek Hill's not playing today. Derek Hill's not in the lineup. Gabriel with Cody Jr. is in the lineup. If you want to know that Wednesdays. Swinging the miss and that's strike 3 and JT in the zone. JT Miller, you 0 for 2, which is first strikeout. And that's 3 0 to the Phillies. So it's good. The Pirates have 0. The Phillies have 2 in the end of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen. Is the Pirates turn the red. Let's see the Pirates are new to the red top of the 7. The 3-5 plays the red, the red top of 7 league. And Anthony Rodriguez, Jerry Torino, and Billy Cook. Wait, then what's that? You ain't gonna say you miss me? Wow, you ain't gonna say you miss me? I'm your friend too, Star on Wednesdays. Not just those, I'm your friend too, so Wednesdays, So and Wednesdays, I'm sorry about yesterday. I'm sorry about the situation happened yesterday. I'm sorry. What happened yesterday? I know we were supposed to be fighting over there, so I'm sorry yesterday, so yeah. So coming at the bat for the Pirates, we have Anthony Rodriguez gonna bat the Pirates, no power players away, 0, top 7, here we go. Cause the Sanders got a pitch gonna go, yeah, Anthony going forward, swing the miss, and that strike was on 1. How did you break your pinky in class Wednesdays? How did you do that? And couldn't say gonna visit any when I can strike 1, the second gonna visit any swing the miss, strike 2, the second gonna visit any way was swing the miss and that strike 3. And anyone gets down, anyone gets strike that 5, I could say go send that 5 there, yeah. Nice start, I couldn't say just 9K. That's why I couldn't say got 8, because 9 strikeouts. Yeah, Cassandra is that dude. So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we have Jerry Twinkle next to bat the Pirates, no power plays on base. One out, top of 7, here we go. Cassandra's got a pitch, good enough for you, Jerry, Green, Boone. Right now, catch goes, the ball's 1-0. And Cassandra's got no pitch, Jerry, Green, Boone. Right, swinging down with the 5-1 to 1-1. So, Winston, where you go? Winston, I asked the question, like, how did you book your Vicky in class? I don't know, how'd you end up doing that? And Chris Sanchez got another pitch in there for you. Jerry Gray for you. Swing that was the 5-0 1 and 2. Yeah, Chris Sanchez got another pitch in there for Jerry Gray for you. You swing that was another 5-0 still 1 and 2. Oh, you got the jutsu today. And you gotta be careful with doing that jutsu stuff, Winston. I don't want you to be breaking fingers and stuff. You need your fingers, so. And Christmas Saints is missing Jerry Greenwood. And Jerry Trino grounds out to the third baseman, Alamo, who threw to the first baseman right off in time. And Jerry Trino was out. He said, yeah, my pinky is shake bad. Really? Well, which pinky finger was it? Was it the pinky finger on your right hand that you broke? Or was it the one on your left hand? Did you break your pinky on your left hand? Or did you break the pinky on your right hand? Coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we got Billy Cook next to bat the Pirates, no power plays and raised. 2 outs, top of 7, here we go. The good thing got a victory, Billy Boyd, and Billy Cook flies out to the right field, game on Connor Jr. Billy Cook is out. That's 3 outs to the Pirates. So it's going the Pirates are 0, the Phillies at 2 outs, we go to the 5 and the 7, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turning red with 2 Phillies to the red, the 5 and the 7. The 3 Phillies fans to the red, the 5 and the 7 lead. Game on Connor Jr., Justin Corbin, Trey Taylor. Game Cook Jr. is 1 for 2. Justin Corbin is 2 for 2 with a double and 2 RBIs. And Trey Taylor is 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Oh, he's on your right hand? Yo, that's not good. Oh, he's in there. He ain't getting the ones out of that one. This is the most lowest scoring Philly game ever, guys. Last time the Phillies had a game like this, low scoring, it was. I mean, I don't think there's ever was one they had before. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we had Gabriel Rodriguez Jr. gonna bat the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0, 5 to 7. Here we go. Bubba Chandler got the pitch connected with Gabriel Gray forward. Rodney's catching guns balls 1-0. And shooting powers outside the house, guys. And Bubba Chandler got the pitch with Gabriel Gray forward. And Bubba Chandler got the pitch with Gabriel Rodney catching guns balls 1-0. And Bubba Chandler got the pitch with Gabriel Gray forward. Rodney's catching guns balls 2-0. And Bubba Taylor got to the pitch connect for you game on the way forward. Running catch goes the ball 3-0. Phillies changing the pitching game was great for running catch goes the ball 3-0. Phillies changing the pitching game. That is ball 4. And game continues. Ball against the first game for the Phillies. This game because James first won the game. And for offensive substitutions, guys. So offensive substitution, Derek Hill. So here's a good thing right here. For offensive substitution, Derek Hill with his run for Gabriel Wickers Jr. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Justin Crawford next to bat the Phillies. We got one feedback at first base. 0 5 and 7. Here we go. Bubba Chandler gonna pitch for Justin Gray Boone. And Justin Crawford is out on the sacrifice bunt to the third base, and Jared Tween to the first base anyway. And Derek Hill is out second base. Derek Hill is second base. Justin Crawford's down. Justin Crawford, it's okay. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we had Trey Turner next to bat the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. One Philly Bears second base. One out, top of the bottom of the 7. Here we go. And Evander Taylor tried to do a pitch over to his second baseman to try to see if David Hill got the second base back. Pickett with one at second base. And Evander Taylor gonna pitch to Detroit Gray for a run. Catch goes the balls 1-0. And Evander Taylor gonna pitch to Detroit Gray for a swing at the 5-1. And Evander Taylor gonna pitch to Detroit Gray for it. He's running catch goes the balls 1-0. Evander Taylor gonna pitch to Detroit swing at 5-1. Evander Taylor gonna pitch to Detroit running catch goes strike 2 1-2. And Evander Taylor gonna pitch to Detroit Gray for it. Star Wars, you just got proven wrong just now. He's swinging that way. Trey Turner runs around first. Stop a second. Trey Turner got a double, yo. Trey Turner got a Hayes 1-for-4, yo. This is Trey Turner's 15 double on the 2026 season on the ground ball to the left field of Ryan Reynolds. And the Phillies score another runs. It's going the Pirates at 0 runs. The Phillies at 3 runs. The Phillies get the third run score on the bottom of the 7 thanks to Derek Hill. And you said Trey Turner sings? Yeah, you got fooled again. Every time someone you say Trey Turner sings, then you're going to prove you wrong again. Like, why do you keep saying that to you, doing that to yourself? You get proven wrong every time, like, literally. Coming up next to the Phillies, we had Cowboys next to the Phillies. No Philly fans, we got one figure at second base. One out, 5-7. Here we go. Coaching the pitching, swinging the 5-1. Coaching the pitching, swinging the strike on 2. And rotating the pitching, swinging go right to the grass. Another single, and Cal swing against the first base for the Phillies. Cal swing got a hit, going for you. And Cal swing with singles. And Castro was singles on the ground ball to the center fielder, Lily Cook, and Trey Turner to third base. So the Phillies had Castro on first base and Trey Turner on third base. Plays at the corners here. So we had the Pirates manager coming to the mound to talk to Bubba Chandler. That ain't good. He's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Pirates. So pitch change for the Pirates and run change on pitching nine coming to pitch the Pirates. Isaac Madison. To come up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Bryce Thomas next to bat for the Phillies. We have Penny Bears on first and third base. 1-0. 5-7. Here we go. Isaac Madison got a pitch in the Bryce get ready for a swing. The pitch strike on 1. And Isaac Madison got a pitch in the Bryce get ready for it. You swing that was a 5-0-2. And Bryce got a pitch in Bryce get ready for the balls in the dirt. Balls 1-2. And Bryce got another pitch in the Bryce get ready for it. You swing that was a 5-1-2. And Bryce got another pitch in the Bryce get ready for it. Because that I said the 50 right swing the power 1-2. And I said the 50 right swing that goes right to the ground. That's single right time to first base for the field. That's how we got a hit. He's going for you. And right time singles on the ground ball to the right fielder. Esme Valdez. And Castro makes the third base. The face at right time first and Castro on the third base. Fans coordinator. And the Phillies score another runs. Let's go. The Pirates at 0 runs. The Phillies have 4 runs. The Phillies get the 4 runs going to 5-7 thanks to Trey Turner. That's one of the Phillies. We're coming up next about the Phillies. We have Randy Marsh next about the Phillies. We have Phillies on first base, third base. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Here we go. And as Madison got a pitch to Marsh. Randy Marsh grounded to fourth out to the pitcher. As Madison threw to the shortstop, Connie Griffin. And Vice was out of second base, but Randy Marsh advanced to first base. And the Phillies scored another run. So scored the Pirates have 0. The Phillies have 5 runs. The Phillies get the 5th run score in the bottom of the 7th. Thanks to Bryce Harper. Thanks to Cal Sullivan. And coming up next is the for the Phillies. We have Alabama next to the Phillies. And we got one female at first base, 2 runs, bottom of the 7th. Here we go. As he managed to get a pitch to Yearling, when he catches goes below. As he managed to get a pitch to Yearling, swing and miss, strike one. And then as he managed to get a pitch to Yearling, waiting for it. Alabama grounds out to the third base, and Jared Chino threw the first base. Base at any reason time, and Alabama was down. Alabama, you 1 for 4. Alabama, you 1 for 4. And you stranded Brady March on base. Terry with that steals to the Phillies. So let's go with the Pirates. And then steals to the Phillies. So let's go with the Pirates out there. The Phillies at 5 runs. The end of the 7th inning, gentlemen. Moving on to the 8th inning, gentlemen. It's the Pirates turning red. Let's see the Pirates again turning red at the top of the 8th. Now it's following the Phillies. The 3-5 players to the red top of the 8th league. Henry Davis, Connor Griffin, and Ezra Valdez. Penny Chase for the Phillies. So Phillies standing number 59 in the history. Jonathan Rowland. The Phillies standing with 7 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 0 runs, 2 holds, 9 strikeouts, 0 runs, and a 200 ERA. So coming at the bat for the look at this, y'all. Pitching change for the Pirates. Let's substitution, guys. So right here with pinch hit for Henry Davis. So coming to the bat for the Pirates, we have Henry Davis. We got right here looking at the bat for the Pirates. The Pirates plays on 8-0. Top of this 8. Here we go. Jonathan Valley gonna pitch to Ryan. Running swing that foul on 1. And the Jonathan Valley gonna pitch to Ryan. Running catch ball on 1. And Jonathan Valley gonna pitch to Ryan. Running catch gonna strike 2 1 2. And Jonathan Valley gonna pitch to Ryan. Going forward. And running over here, extra time on your running here, can run the river 6 1 big zones. And Johnny Valley gonna pitch you Ryan Greenboy, running catch goes ball 2 2. And Johnny Valley gonna pitch you Ryan Greenboy. You swing it out with the foul was a 2 2. And Jonathan Valway gonna pitch for you. Ryan Raybourn. You swing it out when there's another 5-1 still 2-2. And so you say, please don't blow it, roll in. Damn. But if you don't want them to blow it, well. And Johnny Valway gonna pitch for you. Ryan Raybourn. Right now, Captain Guns roll 3 is a 3-2 is a full count. And Johnny Valway gonna pitch for you. Ryan Raybourn. He's swinging that one. That's a 5-0 is a 3-2. Because he hasn't done of his 10th win, he does deserve it though. And Jonathan Valway gonna pitch for you. Ryan Raybourn. He's swinging that one. That's another 5-0 still 3-2. Yeah, 5 freaking runs. Start on what's that? What's that? Surgery with the string. The Phillies got 5 runs in the bottom of the 7. Mm-hmm. Getting ready to do what you do. I don't know if Devon's pitching tonight. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Or they might use that. They might use the guy that they called up to the. They called up to the Bigs. Lou Chorino. I think the guy they called up. They called him. But the guy that they sent Jay Sugar down the Riders for. Yeah, Louis Chorino. They might actually use him, depending on when the Devon's ready to go. They might use him too. So Johnny Valley gonna pitch you running away for swinging that one's another 5 still 3-2. And Johnny Valley gonna pitch you running away for it. And that is ball 4. And Ryder Heron is roll against the first base for the Pirates. Way to go, Johnny Valley. Valley, you work your first bat in the game. It had to be Ryder Heron. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Colin Griffin next to bat for the Pirates. And we got 1-5 player first base. 0 top of the 8. Here we go. And Johnny Valley gonna pitch for Colin Griffin. Right now, catch go to strike was on 1. And Johnny Valley gonna pitch for Colin Griffin. That ball's in the dirt. The ball's 1-1. Yeah, 5-0 was a good thing. And Johnny Valley gonna pitch for Colin Griffin. He swung it down with the 5 balls, 1-2. And Johnny Valley gonna pitch for Colin Griffin. And Colin Griffin asked for Tommy on. Colin Griffin running the balance to the base on. And Johnny Valley gonna pitch for Colin Griffin. Swinging the base, and that's strike 3. And Colin Griffin is out. Colin Griffin goes in that power stone, yeah. First, in that power stone, yeah. First strikeout for Jonathan Valley, 1K. So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we have Elizabeth Valdez, the next bat for the Pirates. We got 1 power first base, 0 and 1 out. Top of the 8, here we go. Johnny Valdez gonna pitch for you. Valdez great swing that goes right to the grass, that's a you. And there's really Valdez who hits the first base for the Pirates. And there's really Valdez singles on line drive to the center fielder, Justin Crawford. And Ryder here at second base. So the Pirates have Elizabeth Valdez on first base and Ryder here on second base. So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we have, here go, Caleb Connor coming up to the mound to talk to Jonathan Valway. We can get some sense in this man. Yeah, we don't trust Jonathan Valway. So we don't trust that man because he messes the games up every time. So can't trust that man or anything. So and Justin Carter messed that up too. So So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we have Brian Rose, and next to bat the Pirates. No Pirates, got Pirates on first and second base. 1 out, top of the 8th. Here we go. Runner catching goes the balls 1-0. Today's Tuesday on last day of June. Tomorrow is July 1st. New month. So, now for now, we in the new month zone. And Johnny Valley going to pitch Ryan Runner catching goes the balls 1-0. Johnny Valley going to pitch Ryan Wayborn. Runner catch goes strike 1 and Johnny Valley going to pitch Ryan Wayborn. Runner catches goes to strike 2 to 1-2. So you put the word come on and together, they should separate the two words down. And John Devine with victory, running away boy. Swinging the runner catch go to strike 3. And Devine runs down. Devine runs got strike to inbound by John Devine. Valen goes in the Pirates down, yeah. Second strikeout for Jonathan Valen. Valen 2 Ks. But at least Jonathan Valen redeemed himself. After the couple of things he just made, he redeemed himself on that one. Got 2 strikeouts on that one. So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we have a Zuna next to bat for the Pirates. We got Power players on first base and second base. 2 outs, top of the 8th. Here we go. Jonathan Valen got the pitch, getting there for you, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 1 is on 1. And Jonathan Valen got the pitch, when you get ready for it. Swing and a miss, strike 1, and Jonathan Valen got the pitch, you get ready for it. Swing it out with the power on 2. Cowboys coming to ninth inning. I guess they don't only use the run too much, but I get it. And Jonathan Vaughn going to victory with Great Bowen. Runner catch goes the Wolves 1-2. And Jonathan Vaughn going to victory with Great Bowen. He swinging down when it's a 5 balls 1-2. Yeah, Aaron only did detail yesterday. He did. And Jonathan Vaughn going to victory with Great Bowen. Runner catch goes the Wolves 2-2. His nose guys, I'm at 3.13K subscribers, man. If we can get to 3.2, that'd be nice. Cause 3.2 would be nice, cause and swinging the miss and I started doing it was so zooming down. Swinging striking, so zooming down, so zooming got started inbound by Johnny Valley goes sitting that power stack yeah. Third strikeout for Johnny Valley 3 Ks. That's the answer to the Pirates. Let's go to the Pirates at 0 runs. The Phillies at 5 runs. We went to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see the Phillies and turn the red at the bottom of the 8th. The 3 Phillies first to the red at the bottom of the 8th week. Bryson Stott, JT Reiner, and Derek Hill. The White Sox 1-2 in the wall. JT Reiner is 0-2 with a hit by pitch, strike on the run, and Derek Hill has no stat line. Derek Hill's in the game, yo. And one time when the first time I said Derek Hill's not in the game, now Derek Hill gets put in the game and Winston is nowhere to be found. Yeah, gonna say so The pitch change for the Pirates. So I think that's the pitch. We're not going to pitch the Pirates being Randy Rollins. On the vet for the Phillies, we have Randy's talking about the Phillies. No Philly fans are making zeros. But here we go. With Randy Rollins going to pitch when he starts when he catches one below. Randy Rollins going to pitch when he starts when he catches one strike one. Randy Rollins going to pitch when he starts swinging at the 5-1 and 2. And then Randy Rollins and then pitch when he starts going for his swing. That one goes right to the grass, and that's a single. Right side way to first base for the field. Right side another hit. He's 2 or 3 on. And Vikings started singles on a 5-0 to left field and Ryan Reynolds. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we had J.T. Reynolds. Next to bat the Phillies, we got one big bat first base, 0 outs, about the 8. Here we go. And Randy is gonna get a pitch connect with J.T. Go away for it. Right in the catch goes, balls 1-0. And Randy is gonna pitch connect with J.T. Go away for it. Right in the catch goes, the strike 1-1. And Johnny Miller is Randy is gonna pitch with J.T. Go away for it. Swing the miss, strike 2, 1-2. And Randy is gonna pitch with J.T. Go away for it. Swing the miss, strike 1-2. Swing that's the 5-1-2. And Randy Willis gonna pitch with JT Greenwood. JT really has for time on JT really give out the rest of some base moves. And Randy Willis gonna pitch with JT Greenwood. And we're gonna catch the ball 2-2-2. And Randy Willis gonna pitch with JT Greenwood. And a wild pitch by the pitcher, Brandon Willis. And Bryson started to race to second base. And Randy Willis gonna pitch with JT Greenwood. And JT Greenwood strikes on the foul turn. JT Greenwood's out. JT Greenwood over 3 with your second strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Derek Hill. Next to bat for the Phillies, we have one free player, second base, one out, bottom of the 8. Here we go. And Derek Hill as for time you and Derek Hill right in the red lights, just one base zones. And Brandon Hill is got a base connect with Derek waiting for it. Right now, catch goes balls 1-0. And Brandon Hill is got a base connect with Derek waiting for it. Swing the base, the strike was 1-1. And Brandon Hill is going to start to the mound. The man in the middle is going to pitch between Derek Green Bowen. Swinging the miss. Swinging the miss and that strike. Swinging the miss and that strike two to 1-2. The man in the middle is going to pitch between Derek Green Bowen. He's swinging down with the foul balls 1-2. The man in the middle is going to pitch between Derek Green Bowen. He's swinging down with another foul ball, still 1-2. And Manuel is on the pitch with Derek Green Bowen. Running catch goes to roll. Running catch goes to roll 2-2. And then Rollins on the pitch gonna roll you with Derek Green Bowen. Running catch goes to roll 3-2 to full kill. And Manuel is on the pitch with Derek Green Bowen. And Derek Hill strikes in the foul tip, and Derek Hill's down. Derek Hill, you overload your first strikeout. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have Justin Colvin next to bat the Phillies. We got one free player at second base, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. We got engine delay, y'all. They're saying, and Manny Will is gonna fix it with Justin Green Bowen. Swing and a miss, and that strike one's on 1. Oh, what's up, Reverend Father Weaver 07? Yeah, Weaver, you coming late? You coming late to the Phillies game? To the Phillies stream? Where were you at the whole time, Reverend Weaver? The game started at 6:40. I don't know where you were at the whole time. And Manny Will is gonna fix with Justin Green Bowen. Running catch goes to Rose 1-1. And Emmanuel Will is gonna pitch with Justin Green Bowen. The swing down goes right into the grass, another single. And Justin Coleman will advance to first base for the Phillies. Just going to hit, he's 3 for 3, y'all. And Justin Coleman singles on a line drive to center fielder Billy Cook. And White Sox scored another, and the Phillies scored another run to score the Pirates at 0. The Phillies at 6 runs. The Phillies get the 6 runs going to 5-8. Thanks to Bryson time. Justin Coleman is the best rookie on the goddamn team. We don't, because, that's the veteran zone. Coming up next, the Phillies, we have Trey Turner next to the Phillies. We got one Philly player on first base, 2 outs. Top of the inning, here we go. Bailey got a pitch between Trey Swing. They go, Honey, waving in the ball's going, gone. 2-run home run for Trey Turner, and the Phillies are still lead yet again. So it's more the Phillies, the Pirates have 0, the Phillies have 8 runs, and the Phillies get a 2-1 score in the top of the inning. Thanks to Justin Corbett and Trey Turner's 2-1 home run, and Trey Turner's 2-5, yo. This is Trey Turner's 9th home run in the 2020 season on the 5-0 the right center field. Yeah, you were one who was saying Trey Turner sucked when he made that play in the field, and then now he hit a home run, 2-1 shot. Trey Turner, your struggling days are over. It's 8-0 Phillies. 8-0, yo. Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we had Cowsville next to the Phillies, no Phillies raised on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th, here we go. Bailey Williams got a pitch, he's swinging, going for it, swing that 5-1. Bailey Williams got a pitch, he's swinging. He's swinging that one to 5-1-2. And Bailey Williams got a pitch, he's swinging, going for it. Running catch goes balls 1 and 2. Leave it there. 8-0. Oh, so what's that? You missed your boy Darren Hill. Darren Hill got put into the game and he didn't do so well. Darren Hill got put into the game and he didn't do so well. And Darren Hill struck down the foul tip and everything when he came out the JT. So and Randy was gonna pitch his towards this one. He's ready for when he gets going on 2. Randy was gonna pitch his towards swing that goes right into the ground. That single and Castle is the first base for the field. And Castro got a hit, he's 2-5, yo. And Castro is singles on a sharp line drive to center field Billy Coon. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper next to the Phillies. We got one Philly on first base, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Harper Nation, Harper Nation, Harper Nation. And Miranda is going to pitch and Bryce going for it. Swinging and miss, that's strike 1-0-1. And Miranda is going to pitch and Bryce going for it. Running catch goes balls 1-1. Well, I don't know. I didn't see Jerron warming up. I saw Lou Chilito, the one that we got that was in the minor leagues for the Phillies. It's called up today. So I think the Lou guy who was number 22. Yeah, he's gonna come in the ninth because he said I'm starting a new avatar. What do you mean? What's this? And Randy Will's gonna officially rise great for running catch goes well 2-1. And Randy was gonna officially rise running catch goes well 3-1. Randy was gonna officially rise running catch. Randy was gonna officially rise great, and that is ball 4. And Vice Hopper is rolled to race the first base for the Phillies. And this is Vice Hopper's first roll of the game. So the Phillies have Vice Hopper first base and Castro on second base. Yeah, it's not a save. This was a save opportunity. You know, Jerome would be in the game if it was. Yeah, it's not a save opportunity on which days. No, it's not. Because he only used Jerome for like save opportunities and stuff. So we got the Pirates manager coming to the mound to talk to Randy Violas, and he's taking about the game. Pitching change for the Pirates. Yeah, they only use Jerome when it comes to save opportunities now. They don't just use him every time when he wants to go out there. So it's kind of like if it's a save opportunity, they use him. So when the lead is this good, when the score is this good for the Phillies, they don't need Jerome to come out here and do anything. So that's just the whole reason for that. We sent me back. I heard the Phillies play the Braves 7 times in September. It should make it interesting. Well, I don't know, 7 times in September, but you know. Oh, and by the way, guys, I forgot to tell y'all. Today is Trey Turner's birthday, y'all. Today is Trey Turner's birthday. So Trey Turner is going off today. It's his birthday today. So Trey Turner's birthday is today, guys. So Trey Turner did hit a single in this game, and he hit a home run today. So if the Phillies win this game, this will be a good birthday present for Trey Turner. Wow, I just forgot to mention that to y'all. Yep, it's Trey Turner's birthday today, y'all. I have to mention that to you because I was like, I just noticed something. I was like, wait a minute. It's not New Year's on Stacy. It's not New Year's. Not December. I said it's Trey Turner's birthday. You know. As of today, Trey Turner is 33 years old. As of today. Yeah, Pink James for the Pirates and Randy Willis and 58 kind of pitching in the Pirates be Tyler Kenny. I'm in next batter Phillies. We have Brady Marshall next batter Phillies. You got Phillies on first and second base. 2 outs, about 8 to go. And Tyler Kenny going to pitch you right Marsh, Grady Boy, Brady Marsh lines out to the left fielder, Ryan Reynolds. And Brady Marsh is out. Brandon Rose, you 1 for 5 with your second strikeout, and you stranded Bryce Harper and Castle on base. Same with the steals for the Phillies. So score is the Pirates have 0, the Phillies have 8 runs. That's in the eighth inning, gentlemen. We go to the ninth and final inning, gentlemen. It's the Pirates turn the red. We'll see the Pirates can do the turn the red at the bottom of the eighth, in the top of the ninth. And the 3-5 plays in the red at the top of the ninth will be Nick Gonzalez and Andy Rodriguez and Jared Trello. Yep, Trey Turner is 33 years old as of today. It's a good Phillies game, yo. Now we got 2 more games to go. We got one tomorrow and then one Thursday, so 2 more in the series. So pitch change to the Phillies. So Jonathan Valor is done pitching tonight. Coming to pitch in the Phillies being Lou Trevino. So coming at the bat for the Pirates, we had Nick Gonzalez in the bat for the Pirates. No Pirate fans on base. 0 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Lou Trevino got a pitch for Nick and ready for it. Right now, catch goes. The ball's going to go. And Lou Trevino got another pitch for Nick and ready for it. Swing and a miss, now strike one. And Luciano gonna pitch me Nick and wait for it. Right now catcher goes to ball 2 to 2-1. And Luciano got another pitch gonna ball you. Nick and wait for it. And Nick Gonzalez lines out to the right field of Derek Hill. Nick Gonzalez is out. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Andy Rodriguez next to bat the Pirates. No Pirate players on base. 1 out, top of the ninth. Here we go. Luciano gonna pitch me Andy wait for it. Right now catcher goes to balls 1 out. And Lucha gonna face Andy Gray for one. Runner catch goes to roll 2 to 2-0. And Lucha gonna face Kenneth for you Andy Gray for you. Swing that was a 5 balls to 2-1. Yeah, the pitching matchup tomorrow, I'm gonna let you know at the end of the stream we were. Yeah, so that way you know who it is. And Lucha gonna face Kenneth for you. Andy Gray for it. Runner catch goes to roll 3 to 3-1. Yeah, so you know who the two pitchers are. So. And Lucha gonna face Andy Gray for it. Runner catch goes to strike 2 to 3-2 for Cal. Lucha gonna face Andy Gray for it. He swing that goes right into the grass, not a single. And anyone who gets the first base for the Pirates. Anyone who gets singles on the short line drive to the right fielder, Derek Hill. Derek Hill, come on, man. Coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Jared Taylor next to bat for the Pirates. Got one Pirate player on first base, one out, top of the ninth. Here we go. Lou Torino got a pitch in for you, Jared Gray for it. Swinging and missing, that strike on his own one. And Lou Torino got a pitch in there for you, Jared Gray for it. Swinging and missing, that strike 2 and 0-2. Yeah, Lou Torino got a pitch in Jared Gray for it. Right now, catch goes the balls 1-2. Yeah, the pitch in the second one. Strike 0-2. 1-2. Swing that strike there to down. There to got strike to everyone by Luchino go sitting there first down. Yeah, first strike of Luchino 1K. Coming next to bat for the Pirates, we have Billy Cooking next to bat the Pirates. You got one five players. First base, 2 outs, bottom eight, top 9. Here we go. And Luchino got 50 Billy, but it can swing with strike 1. Luchino 50 Billy, wait for it. And anyway, we has the best second base on the first endeavors. And Luchino gonna 50 Billy, wait for a swing with strike 2-2. And Luchino gonna 50 Billy, want to catch a ball on the 2. which ain't gonna pitch really great for it. Really quick foul out to the third baseman, Alabama with foul territory, and really quick is down. And that's the ball game. Final score is 8-0 Phillies. Final score is 8-0 Phillies. So the Phillies are based on the 48-38 of the season. The Pirates will get down to 43-43 of the season. The Phillies will get their 40 win. The Pirates get their 43 loss. And the Phillies take game number 2, at home. Game number 2 out of 4. And now the series is tied. The Pirates won yesterday. The Phillies won tonight. So that's the game is tied right now. So now got 2 more games to prove themselves. Oh yeah, your Chevrolet player for tonight's game is Justin Crawford, who is 3 of 3 with a double, 2 singles, a sack run, and a career high of 3 RBIs. Shout out to our rookie center fielder Justin Crawford, man. And your winning pitcher for tonight's game is Christopher Sanchez, who's 10-3, who's 10-3 on the season with a 200 ERA. Shout out to Christopher Sanchez, Just got his 10th win, yo. Oh yeah, and they're doing the fireworks show after the game too, so yeah, so that kind of good thing. So yeah. Yeah, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Shout out to now gonna stream. Shout out to everybody gonna stream. Shout out to Winston gonna stream. Shout out to Stacey gonna stream. And here goes the song. Got 1, 2, 3. Get your head in the clouds and a lot to be learned. So look around. Once there was a ceiling, thought he moved a rubber she played. Anyone knows that it can't move a rubber she played, but he has higher hopes. He has higher hopes. He has higher from far in the sky. So when you start to feel low, celebrate and go. Just remember that. Woo! Once there goes another rubber. Once there goes another rubber. Once there goes another rubber. But what's like the hot but red October? The Red Fire Reaper, you say you want to know who the pitching matchup for the game is? So, so the pitching matchup for tomorrow night's game, we have Zach Wheeler versus Paul Skeens tomorrow, guys. So we have Zach Wheeler versus Paul Skeens. So So Zach Wheeler is 8-1 on the season okay, so Zach Wheeler is 81 on the season with a 2.03 ERA and 74 strikeouts. And Paul Skeens is 6-7 on the season with a 3.10 ERA and 114 strikeouts. So we got the matinee tomorrow night, guys. Wheeler versus Schemes, y'all. You know that's gonna be a matinee tomorrow night, y'all. Wheeler versus Schemes, y'all. Yeah, that's the one everybody wants to see every time, Yeah, so guys, I will be streaming the Phillies versus the Pittsburgh Pirates for game number 3 of the 4-game series tomorrow night at 6:40 p.m. YouTube channel. Like I said again, it's Zach Willie versus Paul's game. Zach Willie is 8-1 this season, with a 2.03 ERA and 74 strikeouts. And Paul's game is 6-7 on the season with a 3.10 ERA and 114 strikeouts. So that should be a game tomorrow night, yo. Let's see when the Phillies can help Zach Willie get his ninth win. Yeah, no, Paul's game is tough, so you're on that Wednesday, it's tough. Let's see if the Phillies can do that tomorrow night, guys. But that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoy the rest of y'all Tuesday night. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night for next week in regular season live family. Let's go Phillies, yeah. Let's try to win game 3, so we at least get 2 games, and then try to close out on Thursday with the game 4 in the afternoon at 12:25. So let's see how that goes, guys. So, let's see how that goes, guys. But I'm going to go there, guys. MG fan, we stand up. Let's go Phillies. And your girl investigator is peace out, you.